Welcome to you in the mini mathematician. So today we are going to start with our new lecture that will be according to the tables and the charts. The main components of our lecture will be tables and charts and the different types of charts. And the types of charts will be line graph, pie chart, bar chart and the column chart. So I'm gonna start with the Microsoft Excel. This is our sheet, and we have first of all, when we open our sheet, then we will find this home tab. And if I go to this insert tab, I will find these portions covered with our charts. So first of all, I will open this column chart. I will select any chart, for example this one, and I will give different identities. For example, 3, 4, 5. This is column 1, and again column 2. This will be 5, 4, 3, 7. We can give any numbers. So this is our learning stage, so we can use any numbers. So when you click on this pop-up, right click and you will find this option, selected data for the chart, and this add number. Now I have to give the series name. For example, this is column 1, and series values will be this one. Okay. So I want to, sometimes we need more than one type of series. So for this purpose I add another column. This will be column 2, and I will have the numbers for this one, 4, 3, 7, and select OK. So this is our column chart. So if you want to give the name to the x-axis and y-axis, just select this plus sign, axis title. This is axis title. For example, this is, I will write x-axis, and this one will be y-axis, right? You can also change the writing style for this one, and also you can change the size of this one. So this is our column chart. Next I will find another chart that will be bar chart or cluster chart, we can say. I will select this one, and same thing, select right click and select the data for this chart. For example, this one, column 1, and the series values will be this one, and you will have this thing. Actually, column chart and the bar chart are the same, just their orientations are different. For example, this bar chart will be in the vertical direction, but this column chart will be in the vertical direction, and this bar chart will be in the horizontal direction, this like this. And similarly, if I want to add another column, I will simply give the name of the column and select the values for this column, this one. So okay, so look at this is our bar chart. Now I will remove this one, and the next chart is a pie chart. So this one, pie chart will be this one. I will select this first one, pie chart, and actually pie chart will have a different orientation and style as compared to other charts. So I will give the numbers according to these layouts. For example, these are the imports of different countries, like imports of a country. First, sports, fruits and vegetables. Okay, so these are not required, so I remove this one. Just select the data for the chart, add this name of the series. Now I have to give them more than one name, so I will select these three names, and the values for this series, these are the values, this one. Okay, so here you can see this one. If I will change the values from this chart, from 6, this will be changed. Okay, and similarly this one 5. Look at this. So in this way we can also change the type of the chart, or we can also change the numbers or values for these charts. So I will remove this one, and the next chart is a line chart or the scatter value chart. These charts are most commonly used in the different reports or finance documents. So for example, I will select this chart this one, and I will remove this thing, column 1, column 2, and the values will be 7, 5, 3. Actually this chart requires the values on the form x-axis and y-axis. So select the data for this chart, series name. In this chart, as I told you already, that this chart requires the values for the both x-axis and y-axis. So first of all, I have to give the name of this series or the name of this type of chart that I am going to draw. For example, I am drawing the stress curve. For example, this is stress curve, strain stress curve. Okay, x-axis. On x-axis I have to give the, for example, this one is strain. So I will select the values for this one for x-axis and remove this one and select the values for the y-axis. Okay, so this is how this chart will look like this one. If I have to give the values for the x-axis or y-axis, sorry, not values, the name of the axis, like insert axis title, this will be strain, and this will be stress. Okay, so one thing more about this chart, if you need the legend for this chart, or sorry, trend line, if you need legend, look at this. This is the legend. Legend actually will be the name of the chart that you have given in the beginning for the top of that block. So this is legend. And if you need a trend line for this chart, this will be a trend line. I will increase the size of this chart so that it will be easily visible to you. This is trend line. Okay, so if you want to label the data on the chart, simply select this one, the data will be labeled. And this is how, if you want to find the errors in the bar, you can simply select this one. But for the time I don't need this, I just need this only these things. Okay, so now I want to add different tables in the Excel sheet. How to draw tables in the Excel sheet, because we usually need these tables in order to make a report or something like related to this one. Go to the insert tab. First of all, select the rows and columns you want to need in a column. I have selected these rows and columns. Select this table. Okay, and this is how the table will show. If you want to change the color of the tables or style, then you easily select these ones. Any style or color you can use this one. If you need more styles, then you can select over here, and you can find many different styles that will be suitable for you. So first of all, but now I don't need another style. I just select the simple this table. So if you want to add the number of columns and rows, you have to simply just select this cursor and move on the right side if you want to add the column. But if you need to add the rows, then select this cursor and move in the downward directions. So different rows and columns will be added in your table. If you want to change the headers of the tables, select this one and select the header, column 1, column 2, and so on. You can move in this way in order to change the column table name. So this is the end of our lecture, and